almost halfway across the world. I love this event, but it's best when there's an activity. So I've done casting, playing, and I guess announcing. Casting, playing, and hosting. 3 different activities. So am I going? It depends on Blizzard.
Ready to work. Be happy to.
Boo boo.
Ready to work. Work, work. Okie dokie. Be happy to.
If Shadowhunter first was the norm, Orc would feel like human.
We need more gold.
Blade Master in the long run would be the one that people want to see more of. That will be the exhilarating choice.
We need more gold. Ready to work. We need more gold. Work complete. Yes. Ready to work. Something is doing. Work, work.
No, I can't go Blade Pitlord because you don't get to have heals then. You could go Blade, Shadow, Pitlord third, but you never want Blade and Pitlord together because they both need all the DPS items and survivability. Most exhilarating.
What do you want? Get 'em! Work, work. Okie dokie. Yes. Be happy to. Ready to work. Something you're doing? Yes. I can do that. What do you want? My life. Yes. What task is there? Yes. Yes, Lord. Ha! Are you hero and obey? Yes. Yes. What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Excellent choice. Work complete. What you want? Yes, Lord. Oh, I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh, I am yours. What task is there? What do you want? Yes, Lord. What do you want? I am yours. Yes.
All that for a ring.
Yes. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Huh? Yes. What task is there? Yes. Are you hero and obey?
Why waste a windwalk on that? Because time is of the essence.
Yes. Are you hero and obey?
The slower I kill that Akko,
Excellent choice.
the later I arrive on every creep camp.
I am yours. Haste to my blade. Oh, yes. I am yours. What do you want? Yes, Lord.
As you see, I'm late already.
For the burning blade.
He finished the priest, got illusion.
I am yours. Yes. Slow move. We're under attack. Yes, Master. What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Master. Something you're doing? Yes, Lord. What you want? Huh? Slow move. Oh. Yes. What task is there? Doctor. Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes. Excellent choice. Huh? What task is there? Ice. Ha! Ice. Ha! Ice. I am yours. Oh. Master. I am yours.
Not so easy for him to come in and harass.
Oh.
The trappers actually turned against him.
I am yours.
Haha.
What task is there? Ha! Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Work complete. Haste to my blade. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. My life. What task is there? Ice. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Master. Excellent choice. Yes. Complete. What task is there? Doctor. Yes, Lord. What you want? Dabu. Word task is there. Yes. Yes. Swobu. Dabu. Yes, Lord. Huh? I am yours. Oh. Master? Huh? Zugzug. Doctor. Dabu. Yes, Lord. What you want? Swobu. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes. Excellent choice. Zugzug. Swobu. Dabu. I am yours. Master? Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes. Oh. Head built there. What task is there? Doctor. Oh. What you want? What task is there? Master? Swobu. I am yours. What you want? Master? We're under attack! See something real scary? Yes, Lord. Huh? Use my power. Oh. Ah! Hey! Yes! Excellent choice. Will be my next victim. What task is there? Complete. Yes! Hey! I am yours. Yes, Lord. Excellent Direct choice. My blade. Use my power. What you want? Direct my blade. I am yours. We're under attack! Oh! Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
Very small camps by him.
Use my what task is there? Yes! Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Yes. We're under attack! Use my power. Yes! I am yours. Are you hero and obey? We're complete. Hiding. Who do I kill? Oh! Excellent.
I know it's fake. Sorry, it's still tanking for him.
Yes. We are enemies hiding. What task is there? Excellent choice. Oh. Are you hero and obey? Yes, I am yours. Oh. I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. What task is there? Hello. I am yours. Yes! We're complete. What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Oops. He got the invul first.
I am yours. We are enemies. Move faster. What task is there? I am yours. Oh. I am yours. Direct yes, Lord. I am yours. Use my power. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh. What task is
Didn't
there?
he?
Ha! Excellent.
Oh, this sucks.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
And the unnecessary rebuy.
Oh. Are you hero and obey? Be hiding. What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh. Excellent choice. Yeah, man. Man. Direct my blade. I am yours. Oh. What task is there? Move faster. I am yours. Amen. Oh. Yes! Who will be my next victim? We are enemies. I am yours. Idiot. Yes, Lord. Hey, excellent choice. Research my blade. We are enemies in hiding. Oh. Yes, Lord. Direct my blade. Oh. Who will be my next victim? Yeah. Yes, Lord. Who do I kill first? I am yours.
He just hit the red spot.
I am yours. We're under attack. Yes, Lord. I am yours. We are enemies. God. Use my power. Oh. Yes. Direct my blade. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. We're under attack. Oh. I am yours.
man.
Oh. Yes, Lord.
Who be my next big dad?
Oh. No problem. What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Yeah. Oh. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Use my power.
I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes. Oh. I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? What do you want? Oh, yeah. Something need doing. What task is there? What do you want? Yes, Lord. No problem. Oh, I am yours. Oh, gosh. Are you hero and obey?
My next big dad. Give me a pleasure. Direct my blade. Yeah, man.
We need more gold.
Faster.
Yes, Lord. Yes. What task is there? Excellent choice. Yeah. Oh. What task is there? I am yours.
You be my next
Yes,
big
Lord.
dad.
I am yours.
Use my power.
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
My blade.
Yes, Lord.
There are enemies behind me.
Oh, I am hero and
Big
obey.
dad.
What task is there?
Where are
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Something need doing? I am yours. Research. What task is there?
Direct my
Hey,
blade.
are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Yeah. What task is
There
there?
are enemies hiding.
What you want? Ready to master? Yes,
Who
Lord.
do I kill?
Yes. Hey. Yes. Oh. What task is there? That's right. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Complete. Oh. For Doomhammer.
Direct my
What
blade.
task is there? Take off. I am yours.
There are enemies.
That's right. Oh. Yes, Lord. Yeah. We're complete.
Direct my blade. Where are enemies
That's
behind?
right.
Faster.
Honor guides me.
My next big death. Who do I kill first? Use
Gosh,
my
what you
power.
want?
Who be my next big
We're
death?
under attack.
Direct my blade.
Master?
Who do I kill first? Who be my next big death?
Yes.
Direct my blade.
Gosh.
Use my power.
We're under attack.
Now he gets the red spot.
Something is doing. Work. Happy
There are enemies hiding. Who do I kill
what
first?
you want?
Use my
Yeah.
Who be my next big
Master?
death? Who do I
That's
kill
right.
first? Yeah, man.
Huh?
Direct my blade.
Yeah. Research complete.
Direct my
That's
blade.
right.
Where are enemies hiding?
For Doomhammer. What you want? Command. Yes. Oogie dokie.
Direct my blade. Move faster.
Yes. Master? No problem.
Who be my next big death?
Gunpalpa, ready to ride. Work complete. When you
Who be
work
my
complete.
next big death?
Gosh.
Use
Take
my
off.
power. I stand ready. Who be my next big death?
No problem.
Where are enemies hiding? Who do I kill?
Gosh.
Give me a pleasure. Move faster.
Yes.
Who be my next
All
big
right.
death?
What you want? Work. Excellent choice. What task is
Who
there?
be my next
Oh,
big death?
something need doing? What task is there? Oh. Wait. Gosh.
Does he have auto cast frost armor, or is he just putting it on every?
Work complete. Yes, I am yours. What you want? Task is there. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Hey.
Hello.
What? I am yours. Oh. I stand ready. What? Something you're doing? Yes. I am yours. What? Right. What? Task is there. Oh. Check off. I am yours. Take my yes, Lord. What? Task is there. Excellent choice. Our hero.
That's okay, trade. The raider did die in my base. Wow, okay.
Ready to ride.
That wasn't too bad.
Be happy to. I am yours. Hey. Yes, Lord. Ready to work. What task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Oh, something need doing? Work. Yes, Lord. No problem. What task is there?
Get my
Are you hero and obey?
You'll be my next big dab.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. What task is there?
Use my power.
Oh,
Take your time. Look
I
around.
am yours. Right. Yes, Lord. Yeah.
Tower creeping.
I am yours. Are you hero?
Actually, I have no idea whether he has an expansion.
What do you want? Oh, work complete. Yes, Lord.
Guess I had other things to worry about.
Oh, help you want. Can't work. Yeah. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Work complete. We're under attack. Yes, Lord. Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Nice.
What task is there? You want.
He's making one.
I am yours.
Use my power. Who do I kill first?
What task is there? I am yours. Excellent complete. Yes. Oh. Yes, Lord.
My next
What
big dab.
task is there? Hey. Yes, Lord. Something real there. Oh. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there? Oh. No problem. Yes, Lord. We're complete. What task is there? Complete. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yeah. What task is there? I am yours. No problem. What task is there?
Possession, Monkas.
What task is there? What do you want? Oh, I am yours. Yes.
Whoa, he's back.
What task is there?
Loop Skyballer back from the brink
I am yours.
and making himself known with the 20 gift subs. Thank you, dude.
Ready to ride. Yes. Oh, no problem. Yes, Lord. Greetings. I am yours. Oh, all the time. I am yours. Ah! Something you're doing? I can do that. Yes, Lord. We're under attack. What task is there? I am yours. Yeah. Oh. I am yours. We're under attack. Yes, what task is there? Right. What do you want? Oh, I Work complete. Yes, boss. Work hospital. Hey, haste to my blade. Yeah. Oh, yes. Greetings, friend. I am yours. That's right. Yes, Lord.
I hear the summons.
Oh. I am yours. What you want? Yes, Lord. No problem.
Use my power.
Oh. Work hospital. That's right.
What will you
Greetings, friend. Something need doing? Happy to... Yes, Lord. Gosh. I am yours. Yeah. Please.
My blade be
Yes,
back
Lord.
in.
Greetings, friend. Oh, Doomhammer. We're under attack.
Luckily I have spikes.
Oh. Are you heroes and obey? Take off.
We are enemies. Hiding.
Gosh. What task is that?
My blade.
Our town is under attack. Oh. Haste to my blade. Excellent choice. I am yours. Are you heroes and obey? Oh.
Faster.
What task is there? I lead. That's right. Oh. Our town is under attack. No problem. What task is there? Face my serious defeat. Yeah. Yes, Lord. No problem. What task is there?
My power.
Oh.
I hear the summons.
Greetings,
That be
friend.
good choice, man. Tasking.
I am yours. Yeah.
My blade. We be charming.
Our gold mine has collapsed. Work complete. Something need doing? What task? What do you want?
My neck.
Yes,
You seek me help? That be good choice.
yes, Lord.
Can I help you?
All right.
Blade.
Something need doing? I can do that. Greetings, friend. I am no problem.
What you be craving?
Yes, Lord. Haste to my blade.
I have 2 TPs. Lol.
Our town is under attack. Greetings, friend. I am yours.
You seek me help? Right here. That be good choice.
Just what task is there? Doomhammer.
Blade.
Greetings, friend. I am yours. Hey, are you heroes and obey?
Big Dan. I hear the summons.
What do you want? I can do that.
We are enemies. Hiding.
What?
Sorry for the laming, but your start was too good.
I am yours. Excellent.
We are
choice.
enemies.
I had to.
What will you use my power? Who do I kill first? Kill it easy.
Yes. Something need doing. I am yours. We're under attack. Yes, Lord. Please.
Who do I kill first? Use my power. Yeah, man.
Oh, what do you want? Happy to.
Who do I kill first? We are
Under
enemies.
attack.
Hiding. It'd be a pleasure.
Yes, Lord. Oh! Haste to my blade. Work
My
complete.
blade.
Work complete.
Who do I kill first?
I am yours. Work complete. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey?
You be my next big Dan. Use my power.
And
Hello.
I stand
We are
ready.
enemies. Be hiding.
Hear the summons. Right away.
Who be
Yes,
my
Lord.
next big Dan?
Oh. Yes, Lord.
We are enemies. Be hiding.
Your command.
Use my power. I dream. Who do I kill?
Oh. Yes.
Get my blade.
Excellent choice. I am yours.
He's sending only heroes.
Dead.
He's done this before, so he thinks it's gonna be fine.
Face my steel.
My next big Dan.
I am your Doomhammer.
I get my
What
blade.
task is there?
Give me a pleasure.
Ready. I am yours. For the burning blade.
Direct my blade.
Must be pretty rotten to lose like this, but there is no excuse for... Well, no excuse. You can't let someone get a bunch of towers and then an expansion when you've got such a huge advantage. GG. Hey, the spikes were actually useful against that ghoul. What is laming? That. Picture of my face. You see it in the dictionary if you look up laming. Nice comeback. He should have done more scouting and don't let me expand. Unwinnable game. Did you know you can't take advice? What? No, Enro. No, Enro. That's not true. Wow. Thought it was over when you met bottom right red spot. Yeah, me too. How could he prevent you from expanding? Well, let's take a quick look. Yeah, I would recommend grid setup for your hotkeys if you're a beginner. Yeah, I was so late here in general because of the whole acolyte escapade. I wish I never met that acolyte. I honestly feel like he mind controlled me to chase his acolyte behind my gold mine because of the slaps that he did against my peon. He played pretty solid, man. Tried to play like happy. He isn't happy though, but he tried. This was bad. Losing Bladey. Fenor wouldn't have lost his blade. He got the invul when it was daytime. Looks like such a noob. Sending his Blade Master in to a full army and staying. That's just women hating, Enro. I'm so surprised, yet pleased you won. Nice.
Summoning is complete.
When you say women don't what they want, and women don't know what they want, so you can't know what they want, that's just generalization of a gender and women hating. They know what they want as much as the rest. You don't have to come here and tell me that. Oh no, he lost the peon. Ah, the sapper, he stopped it really well. I know what women want, and they know what they want. 300 APM orc players. So strange to say they don't know. You see these clicks? You hear these clicks? There is no surprise. Then again, I don't have 300 APM. That's probably why it didn't work. I'm only 285. But some people know.
Research complete.
Look,
Search complete.
you asked what he can do. He is grinding out a camp on his own side of the map, while massively ahead. I had lost my Blade Master. I do not have a Tauren Chieftain. I have the most basic of basic armies. This is what is called a late tier 2 or an early tier 3 transition army. I'm late on my TC, my Kodo. I have a Kodo, okay, I'm late on my TC. But then, this is my only chance, right? Even if these 3 towers come up, they don't do anything for me yet. So he still has a chance to go for my main. He still has a chance to fight in the open. He still has a chance to cancel them if he didn't take this camp. He didn't need to take this camp, but he did. He's 50 food and he transitions, that's good. Then he has a fight, which is good for him. He did over focus on his Lich though. He's like, ah, my Lich. And then he didn't look at the Banshees or the Kodo. So he lost both Banshees instantly and a Fiend was eaten. But then he killed the Blade Master. And then he decided to go for what he thought was low-hanging fruit, which was the Shadow Hunter. But actually, the Shadow was more safe than those 4 grunts would have been. He completely ignored them almost. But I was nice enough to donate them to him. Now, he gets the red spot, nothing wrong with that. But look at his food count. Cancel the Crypt Fiend. Make an expansion. Necropolis and Goldmine, not just Goldmine. This gives you a chance to TP to it, which makes it a lot less safe for me to attack it. He went over low upkeep, but did not finish the game. What do we know about upkeep? In the long run, it puts you behind. What do we know about 1 versus 2 base? In the long run, it puts you behind. Who's massively ahead right now? Him. So why is he creeping and not expanding? And he's not winning either. He's not going for my main. This is like just RTS knowledge, I guess. Bad item, really unlucky. Rude Bracers and Legion Doomhorn is totally useless for him. But look, he goes over food 52. That's just maximum penalty of financial loss for minimum gains. He's not even booming straight to 60. No, it's like 51, 53, 52, 54, 53. The worst possible over upkeep that you can do. He just doesn't know your mental too strong. Are you Konglishing, Lube Skyballer? And then I would never ever waste time killing a barracks against Orc. It's like the most useless thing you can do. 1200 HP, fortified, you've got only piercing and magic and hero damage. It's not the best, hero's okay, but there's no siege. Doesn't have normal either. Doesn't go for the burrows. You know, he could just walk into my base and park himself at my gold mine. Why do such a low commitment attack? The only reason to do low commitment barracks attacks is because you're afraid that if you're out of position, you will lose the fight. He's 55 food, level 4.5, 2.5, 3.8. Nice, I muted it. He is 55. I'm 44. I managed to mute. Good, huh? Clutch mute. I'm level 3, 4, 1. So he's much higher hero levels. And he's not disabling my income.
We're under attack. Research complete.
And here, instant Coil Nova on Kodo. I can't believe he never killed it. He did kill a few other units and a TC. But I also got kills.
Ready to work.
And most of all, I have a base. His expansion was too late. I feel like Boo Boo played overall really well, but he didn't use modern undead tricks. When Orc overtowers their expos, what undead generally does is just expand. Like, oh, you want to spend 1400 on your expansion? Okay, I spent 500, 600. I'm now 800 gold ahead when it comes to the army. Same mining.
Work complete. Work complete.
And then now he's fallen into the macro trap. Unless he does something phenomenal. Our 3 versus 2 base with Raider Pillage will win. GG.